Good morning, you three. I hope you're all doing well. For spelling today, we have the same list words, so you might stick to the same words that you focused on yesterday. Click onto the Soundwaves link. I'd like you to have a go at segmenting some of those words, which are a bit tricky, and playing one game that is on that site. Also, have another go at doing one of these activities. Do a different one. If you get stuck with one of the activities that are listed here, or you're not quite sure how to do it, or you need an example, just send myself or Mrs. Fry an email and we'll get back to you. For reading and writing today, the first thing I would like you to do is listen to the story Are We There Yet? Once again, this is another text. It is a narrative, but we do learn quite a bit about Australia. The book does go on for a while, so you might pause it and have a bit of movement between. But just listen to the text because it's going to benefit you in terms of understanding places around Australia. Once you have done that, I want you to think what was the author's purpose in writing this text? Now, we've learned that there are three main purposes. It's either to inform, to give information about a topic, or it is to entertain. The author tells us a story that we're going to enjoy, or it is to persuade, where the author wants to try and get us to do something or to believe something. So, is the text supposed to inform, entertain, or persuade? If you think that the text covers two aspects, two purposes, you can also write that in your response. We actually call that a hybrid text, and we're going to focus on that when you get back to school. Once you have done that, I want you to really look at the visual. We're going to focus on this visual over here to help us understand the representation of the characters. I'd like you to answer the questions just in keywords in each of these sections. So, who is in this image? So, just listing the names of the characters. Where are the characters? So, where have they stopped? Think about where they are, look at the background. What might they be discussing? So, what conversations could they be having? Why have they made this stop? And what essential items did they bring and why? Just fix that word up. Okay, once you have responded to these, that's all you have to do for reading. For writing this term, we're actually going to be writing a really interesting information report to start off with. And you get to choose an Australian state or territory and then eventually an Australian city. When we're looking at an information report, we're going to be learning that the purpose of an information report is actually to classify and describe. You can classify and describe a variety of things, such as people, animals, and objects. Usually, within that, we have quite a bit of language features that we're going to be focusing on. We're going to be looking at technical terms. Technical terms are words that are specific to that particular topic. We're going to be looking at the tense in which we write words. Okay, so usually we do write in the present tense. We're going to look at how we have generalization or generic category of words. We have cause and effect connectives, and we're also going to be looking at auxiliary verbs, which are also called linking verbs. Don't need to worry too much about this, but if you'd like to read the information report about turtles, just gives you an overview of what we'll be focusing on. We have a whole term to learn this. I want you to watch this clip and it's going to help stimulate your thinking. And what that means is it's going to get you thinking about Australia and what you might be investigating. Once you have done that, you need to do a little bit of research. I want you to select one state or territory. So it could be Western Australia, could be Queensland, any, could be Tasmania, whichever one you're most interested in. I want you to find out its capital city, the population, so the number of people that live there. You can simply do this by opening up new tab, going to Google and typing in population, for example, of Tasmania, and it will pop up. Sorry, go to this one here. The landscapes, the man-made features, and the natural features. That's all you have to do for writing.